There we go. There we go.
That's right.
That's how I'm feeling this morning, baby.
So
rumor has it Rocky was actually listening to that song when he was running up those steps.
I think it is. I think that's actually true. Yeah.
I think that's what really motivated him to get to
actual footage.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%. I agree.
He was thinking of us, Will and Cricket.
Mm-hmm. Who was?
He did this for them.
Had it on his iPod.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think it was one of those big old iPads strapped to his back.
Yeah. Yeah. A Walkman. He had it on a burnt CD.
Miss Leslie agrees. She says facts. I knew it, Miss Leslie. I knew it. Good morning. Good morning, Nasty Daddy. Good morning, Hopelessly. Good morning, Steps. We got a lot to talk about. It is like freaking Christmas Eve to me right now. It's just, I'm just giddy, dude. It's like I'm excited because something's coming right around the corner. We got more stuff coming right around the corner, but we already got, like, when you're a kid and your parents would let you open a Christmas Eve present. Yeah. I got that because my parents were divorced, so I was like, oh, okay. You get to open that one, right?
Yep.
Oh, baby. That's kind of what the NFL gave us yesterday. And what's funny is I was all prepared. I was literally making the thumbnail for this show, Stanley Cup final related. And I said, nope, because the NFL came in and said, hey, NBA, hey, NHL, you guys are about to have the biggest series of your season. That's cute. Let me just slap my nuts on the table right here. Walk away.
Douchebags just waiting around for everybody else's stuff to get started.
No, people should have known this. The NBA and NHL should have known this. June 1st is the new league year.
I know. I know. It's every year it's gonna do that, man, because there's always some big news like this, something crazy that happens. What up, Jeremy? And what up,
we knew the AJ Brown. That was the worst kept secret ever, and they just had to wait till post June 1st, right?
Mm-hmm. Just a matter of time.
So, but man, we've got NFL trades going down. We got it's like the New York Giants are signing every wide receiver they possibly can to their team, which is kind of crazy. Russell Wilson is taking a step away from the NFL. We got all that. We got a bunch of other things, but Crick, we got to start. And you guys are probably going to be shocked at this, but we got to start with the biggest news of yesterday.
All right.
You ready for it?
Gojir? I'm ready. Good morning, Gojir. Good morning, Nate.
This made me so happy. Mike Leach, Coach Leach, RIP, has finally been added to the 2027 NFF Hall of Fame ballot.
Love that.
This was the right move. This was the right move.
We love Coach, man. Rest in peace.
Mm-hmm. For those of you that don't know, obviously, you're probably aware Mike Leach passed away suddenly from a heart attack. I believe it was a heart attack.
It was during the bowl practice.
Yeah, right before our bowl game. Yep. And when I say our, I mean Washington State's. Go Cougs.
Mm-hmm.
And he everyone says he changed the game. He the air raid offense, what he brought to the game, his impact at different organ. He was and his impact at different universities.
Mm-hmm.
I ran into him several times. He was a really awesome, nice dude. Would talk to anyone, anytime about anything. Just a good guy.
You got that great story where did he come down after one of the big wins and hang out with you all at the bar or something?
He didn't really hang. He kind of just wasn't really hanging out too much. But so what it was his first year, we sucked, and his first year at Washington State was my freshman year, and we were terrible. And my sophomore year. Sorry, it was my sophomore year because we had Paul Wolf or whatever his name was that first year. Okay. It was my sophomore year, and we lost every game in conference that season except for one. The
Apple Cup, the one that mattered,
the most, and it was in Pullman. And he got a $25,000 bonus for winning the Apple Cup, and he bought everyone at one of the local bars. Everyone in there bought everyone a beer and a shot.
What an awesome guy, dude! That's a man of the people right there. I could support that.
That is a man of the people. Well, Coach Leach was to qualify for the Hall of Fame, you have to have a above 500 record, and he was just a couple games shy of that.
He was like 497 or something, right? It was something really close. He was like a
Yeah, it was.
couple. It's like hundreds of a tenth of a point, hundreds of a point or something away
Yeah,
from being
everyone
eligible.
said that, they should get together and say, "Hey, we're gonna make an exception right here because of who Coach Lee was." And by the way, uh, I feel like every time you bring the Cougs to a bowl game, you get 10 extra wins added to your record.
I agree
So, I mean, that's just
1,000%.
that's
I
a
do.
feat in it.
A feat in itself, absolutely, dude. Yeah, a bowl game for you guys there, and had tragedy not intervened, I think it's safe to say Coach Leach would have probably ended above 500 in his career.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, he was ready. We were like 2 steps away from getting the Cougs to the national championship, you know?
2 steps away.
Just two big steps, maybe
They were big
maybe
steps, but hey, 2
maybe an
steps
offensive
nonetheless.
line and a Heisman quarterback, although we ended up having a Heisman quarterback. So, I mean, it was really close. Imagine what he could have done with Cam Ward.
Yeah. Man, that would have been fun to see.
Think about it. Think about it. But no, all jokes aside, this is awesome. And if he's not a first ballot Hall of Famer, all those people should lose their vote. I'm not telling people how to vote. I'm just saying, you've been warned.
I agree with you. Coach Leach belongs in there just for what he did for the game and being an overall awesome human being, dude. We got some of the greatest sound bites ever from this guy.
Yes. Yes, your fat little girlfriends.
Yeah. That guy's awesome. What up, David? How we doing, man? I got a clip together, the little World Cup preview. We're gonna talk a little more World Cup on Friday on my show with Jamie. We don't talk a whole lot of soccer on here, but it's coming up, man. It is coming up, and we do have some picks for you. So keep an eye out.
Yeah, rumor has it Jamie might be on the show Thursday. This show.
Oh, okay, cool. Let's go. There you go,
just
David.
a rumor. Just putting it out there. Maybe it'll happen. Maybe it won't. We'll see.
There you go, David. You might get a little World Cup talk on Thursday in here then.
Oh yeah. But no, I feel like they don't add him to the ballot if he's not getting selected.
I agree. I think Coach Leach definitely deserves to be in there, and I think he will wind up in there. So that's cool, man. That's good stuff. I did not realize that happened yesterday.
I know, because there was so much news, and that's why I was joking yesterday in this chat on your stream that
I did see that.
I bet you guys won't. I'm going to start with tomorrow.
Yep, did not have that on the bingo card. Didn't know we were going Coach Leach right off the rip. I can support that though.
Yeah. And you know what Coach Leach loved the most? He would not stop talking about it. His Rumble wallet.
Ooh, tell me about Rumble wallet.
Maybe. Hold on. Maybe. Hold on.
Yep. Rumble wallet.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, chat.
Well, while you're doing that, you let me know when you're ready to go. David said, I work Fridays, unfortunately. He said, I only get Tuesdays off, but I honestly think USA and Mexico do well in this World Cup. We'll see, man. We'll see. A win for the USA in the World Cup is usually us advancing to the knockout stage. If we can find a way to win one in the knockout stage, I always feel like that is an overall pretty good performance for us. I mean, I don't have any real aspirations of us winning that thing or anything like that. And I don't really feel like Mexico's got a big chance either with some of those European teams and some of the South American teams, yada, yada, yada. But yeah, man, like I said, I hope that it's a good showing from our America in the World Cup.
All right,
you ready?
Let's try this again.
All right.
There we go. We hear a lot about crypto, but here's the part most people miss. Crypto was created so you could actually own and control your money. After the 2008 financial crisis, Bitcoin was designed as an alternative to banks. So instead of a bank holding your money, delaying transfers, or limiting access, you're in control. And if you've ever had to wait for a transfer to clear, you felt that problem. Now, fast forward to today. Everyone's heard of crypto, but getting started still feels complicated. That's exactly why I use Rumble Wallet. It takes all the complexity and makes it simple. Choose what you want: Bitcoin, dollar-backed stablecoins, or even digital gold backed by real gold. No complicated setup. It connects with MoonPay, so you can use your credit card, debit card, or bank to be up and running in minutes. Once you're set up, you can even support your favorite Rumble creators like us here at Game On directly. So do this now. Scan the QR code or click the link in the description and download Rumble Wallet. From there, you can set up your wallet, tap buy, and you're in the game. In just a few minutes, you can go from hearing about crypto to actually owning some. Go download your Rumble Wallet today. And if you're feeling generous, stop by, leave us a tip. We appreciate it.
Just the tip.
Booyah.
Dude, so the other night, they're talking about the Matrix down there in the chat. Dude, I was watching this squeeze play the other night, with
Real
the
quick,
college baseball.
hopelessly, I had to restart and reset everything from Rumble Studio. That's why there was like a 10-second delay
Oh,
or absence.
is that what's going on? Is that why the Matrix?
We got pulled off the air.
Oh man, we're back now though, right?
We're back.
All
Okay,
right,
go ahead.
yeah, dude. So I was watching this squeeze play the other night, dude, and it was kind of crazy. You know how they put 4 games up there in college baseball?
Mhm.
Well, dude, there was 2 games on the top, man. They both had big, tall, left-handed pitchers on the mound, and there was one play about the 5th or 6th inning of those games the other night where those 2 games were like exactly synced up, dude. The 2 pitchers looked like clones of each other. They're like their motion, their windup was the exact same time. They threw the pitch the exact same time, and they both hit a little ground ball to third base, and it was all like in unison, but it was 2 different games in 2 different places, and it was the exact same play at the exact same time, and it literally looked like I was watching the same game. Those are the glitches in the Matrix we talk about, dude. I was like, this is nuts, bro. What is going on here?
Oh, right, Cheswill needs to get his shit together. I know.
Speaking of getting your shit together, I did the first 3 minutes of my break again last night when my mic turned off. Thank God SD was here, man, and she could yell from the other room that they couldn't hear me. I was sitting there. I gave a whole ass spiel like I do, sitting there talking. B-Max talking to me. I gave him a little winner on Oklahoma yesterday over Georgia Tech. B-Max gave me props. I gave him the whole spiel. I'd explained everything. All of a sudden, I hear SD yell from the other room, "Can't hear you, babe." And I look down and my mic's off, man.
It happens.
I get it happens to me more than it happens to anybody else. Be better, Cricket.
Yeah.
Squeeze. It's a squeeze play is the name of it, David. We have the NCAA college baseball tournament going on over here right now. And the first weekend, there's like 64 teams and a lot of baseball games. But the squeeze play is like it's where you can watch all the games at once. It's something where they, kind of like they have on Red Zone for NFL and stuff like that. But they're sitting up there and they're just talking, analyzing the games, and they'll show multiple games. They're bouncing around from each game. All of that's what squeeze play is. It's just like a platform for ESPN to watch the games on.
Well, speaking of breaks, I have some product coming in, and possibly this weekend, when I do my first actual stream with me on there running the show, we're going to be breaking some NFL Chrome. I'm going to do something that I haven't seen anyone do yet.
Okay.
Everyone likes to give out givvies.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to do givvies a little bit different. I'm going to have a givvie like most people do. Whoever the top supporter is will get a nice card, right? I'll have it up there.
Okay.
But what I'm going to do is before every spin, before every auction, I'm going to post up a card, a nice card.
Run that with your spot.
You get that with whatever team you get.
I've thought about that, dude. I wondered how that would work. I was like, what if you just throw up a random card? I mean, obviously you couldn't know what team's coming up because the wheel is random, but I thought about that. I was like, what if you throw up a little sweet card? They're like, hell, man, I'm already getting me a little $10 card there. So I've already got house money.
I'm talking about some pretty decent cards. I'm even going to be throwing up. I'm thinking about this. I mean, if people show up and the room's popping, I'm going to throw up one of these.
That's a $20. Is that $20 or $40 holla?
That's a $20 holla.
That's a $20 holla right there, man. The Matthew Stafford.
Plus, you get the team you get, right?
Yep, and you get a team, man. You might wind up getting that card. You get the Rams. You might get you another one. You might be sitting there free rolling, playing on house money, baby.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, this is a $20. That's got to intrigue some people, to get in there, get you a spot.
Absolutely. I mean, that tells you right there. You can spend up to $20 on that spot and be free rolling.
And this is an easy $20. This isn't where you got to try to sell it online or anything. You just go into a card shop and say, hey, here's my Matthew Stafford buyback. And they'll slap a $20 bill on the ground and say, thank you.
I
And
got
I
a
got
little 140 worth of Matthew Stafford holding up too, buddy. I'll tell you what, those are going to buy some boxes one of these days.
Or maybe you are into numbered cards, like this 233 out of 250.
Let's go.
Hey,
We love numbered cards, baby.
that one might be up for grabs too. I'm talking about we're going to put up some sweet cards, not just, sweet looking cards like
Check out what I got in the mail yesterday. Me and Steppers made a trade a few weeks ago.
Ooh.
Because I wanted this one real bad, and I knew I was going to have to come off of it. So, like, I had 2 Isaac Tesla autos.
Mm-hmm.
And I got one to 259, one to 499, and he had this one, baby.
Mecca Buka, baby. Is that to 25?
That's Chris Godwin. Chris Godwin.
Chris Godwin to 25. Yep. That's what I meant to say.
Chris Godwin, number 18 out of 25, right there, baby.
Sweet looking card.
Man, it is. It's got the little orange border around it. I feel like it was made for me, man.
It is. It was. Mm-hmm. They thought about you when they did that.
We love it.
I thought the squeeze play was when Rossini would give Coach a handy in the hotel jacuzzi.
Yeah. That's the after hours version, Jer. And yeah, David, that's what it sounds like, man.
So, like we'll get into the Patriots stuff here in a second, but I thought this was freaking funny. Dan Orlovsky, after the big trade yesterday, goes, does someone call New England about Booty or Butte? And Annie Agar here goes, I'm pretty sure Vrabel already made a booty call.
Yeah. He made a few Butte calls.
Got him. Oh my God. Oh, that was great.
Man, internet undefeated, never lost. Dude,
I love seeing some of these and then thinking I have a clever person that people aren't thinking of. And Joe Burrow was not my first pick, by the way. And then I go in the comments and like the first freaking person I see is the person that I was thinking of, and I'm like, damn it, I'm not clever. But I want to see who you pick, and then I'll tell you who I originally thought of. Because you can't say Derrick Rose. Name an athlete you wish had a fully healthy career.
Man. Let me think about this. Can't name Derrick Rose. You said Joey Buckets. I mean, we're still on the front end of that. Luke Kuechly.
Healthy the whole time. Oh, yeah.
Luke Kuechly. That's who I wish had a full career that he could have played.
Some say Kuechly, but
Kuechly, however you want to call it. The kid from where did he go? Boston College back in the day, I think. But yeah, the one that played for the Panthers, man, he was a tackling freaking machine. Wound up having to retire.
The Hall of Famer.
Yeah. Is he in already?
Got in last year.
Did he get in last year? I didn't realize he'd been out that long, dude. Golly. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I would have loved to watch that guy be able to play for 7 or 8 more years. Hell, he might be up there in the argument with Bobby Wagner for the all-time leading tackler in the NFL.
Chat says Bo Jackson, Lynn Baez.
Lynn Baez.
Sure. Yeah. My pick was Brandon Roy.
Hey, man.
You remember Brandon Roy from the Blazers?
I do, man. Okay. Yeah. I tell you,
but remember how like he was kind of like the Damian Lillard before Damian Lillard there. Like he was the one that would put up 50 a night randomly.
Yeah, I do remember that guy.
He had all the potential, dude. He was good, but then his knees just went out on him at like 30.
Yeah. And there was another one. Man, there's probably a lot of guys. We really sit down and think about that, dude. That could be a pretty good list. I'd tell you another one, dude. Marcus Dupree. Remember the 30 for 30? The best that never was?
Never saw that one.
Dude, you need to see that one, bro. If you've never watched that one, that's one of my favorite ones of all time. I actually met that old boy up in Knoxville when we played Oklahoma back in 2015. We actually met him the night before when we met Toby Keith and all that stuff. We told you that story before. But we met him that, and then he actually walked through our tailgate the next morning. Cool dude.
Really?
Just an old Mississippi boy, man. Yeah, Lynn Bias. That's a good golly, dude. Talk about a tragic story there. Andrew Luck, that's another good name. Man, this list, I could really think about that. But I tell you what, yeah. Kuechly. That's who I think I would pick.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not a bad pick. I mean, great player. It's fun. You just love the heart and passion that he played with, you know?
Ooh, Strasburg. Yeah, dude, absolutely. That guy was. Man, I tell you, that's one of the most heartbreaking retirement videos or retirement speeches or whatever. He just had to like do it like in his house or something on like a damn FaceTime or something. But
Mhm.
that is one of the most heartbreaking retirement speeches I've ever seen. You could tell that guy, there was no part of him other than his brain giving him the problems that it was. There was no part of him that wanted to quit playing football.
Yeah, you knew it was a serious thing
Yeah.
going on that he struggled with even accepting the reality that he had to walk away. Like, you knew no
Mhm.
one was saying that guy was, like, soft for what he did. Um, Actually, he was kind of a hero because this was, like, right in the peak of the, concussion stuff, you know?
Yeah. CTE stuff
And the
coming out.
fact
Yeah.
that you could tell that this is the last thing he wanted to do, but he knew he had to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a brutal game, man. It's a brutal game. It can giveth and it can taketh away.
Yep. All right, here we go. Well, cricket, the worst kept secret in sports
History of sports.
this off season was AJ Brown being traded to the New England Patriots. You know what? I saw all these people breaking the news on this, and I'm like, you guys need to give Diana Rossini some credit. She was on this story before anyone. She might have been on something else too.
How could she
Someone
have
else.
known? How is she the sharpest person in the NFL circle?
It's a mystery. But the Eagles traded Pro Bowl wide receiver AJ Brown to the Patriots for a 2028 first round pick, a 2027 fifth round pick. So it's not next year's draft, it's the year after, which was I thought was kind of interesting, but I'm not mad at it. I thought it was a little steep, a little bit more than what I wanted for a wide receiver, but at the end of the day, hopefully your eyes on 2 years from now you're expecting to be back in the playoffs again, maybe even a contender at that point. But I'm excited to see the Patriots didn't have anything for wide receiver last year, and you can say all you want about AJ Brown being a diva and a head case, and maybe he will be. Who knows? But I think at least in the beginning, he's just going to be happy that someone can actually get the ball to him. And you have AJ Brown, who's one of the best deep. He can only run about one route right now in his career. He's only got kind of one move, but he's one of the best deep ball runners, and who can a big body that can go up and get the ball. And you got Drake May, who last season led the league in accuracy throwing the ball down the field.
Man, there's a couple people yesterday that feel really, really good this morning. There's a couple people that are real upset. AJ Brown has got to feel like obviously he knew it was probably coming, but as soon as he found out he was probably going to wind up in New England, he had to feel like he hit the damn lottery going from Jalen Hurts throwing you the football to Drake May.
And getting to reunite with Mike Vrabel, because those of you that don't know, they were together in Tennessee, right?
And then that's
Vrabel
part of the
drafted him.
reason. Part of the reason that probably Vrabel wound up getting out of Nashville is because Vrabel did not agree with the trade of AJ Brown to Philadelphia during that draft and stuff. He was very opposed to that, so it probably led to some of his getting out of town. So yeah, I kind of forgot about that, but yeah, that's good too. They did well down there together.
Grass guy says AJ Brown is old and he sucks. No, that's Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts will make you look old and shitty.
AJ Brown can still play. I don't know what y'all are talking about. He just has got to want it. He needs the motivation and stuff. And he was so over the whole situation in Philadelphia. But I promise you, AJ Brown will probably be top 10 in the league in yards this year with receiving yards. He will be top 10 in the league. Lock it in.
Oh, I've already predicted 22 touchdowns, leads the league in receiving, first team All Pro.
AJ Brown will be top 10 in the league this year in receiving yards.
It's gonna be interesting. It
Barring
really
injury.
is. Yeah, dude.
He's got to be healthy.
Don't even put that juju out there.
It's football, dude. It's part of it. It can happen.
But no, I'm just glad that we addressed the offensive line. I mean, as Patriots fans, we addressed the offensive line a little bit this offseason, and then now we addressed another need, which is wide receiver. So at least he's a threat, and you got to take him serious downfield. So maybe that will open up some other things too for the Patriots running game. Who knows? But yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes. I did like all the cool videos of when he was a kid. So he grew up a Patriot.
You want to bet, Grass Guy?
He was.
You want a
He
side
was
bet?
he grew up a Patriot fan. There's videos of him when he was a kid wearing his Tom Brady jersey and whatnot. So I think he's pretty excited. I think he's going to keep it together at least for this first season.
He's gonna be just fine, dude. He's gonna be just fine. And yeah, y'all can say the $1 million on their motivation. They all get millions of dollars. They all get that. No, that's not enough motivation anymore. They're gonna get paid that anyway. That's why they get guaranteed contracts and shit.
And actually, okay, now I'm not mad at the first round pick. Look at his cap hit, dude. The Patriots are only taking on $7 million. We have a ton of cap space.
$7 million for that guy? Sign me up.
Yeah.
There's a dead cap of 33.
There's a dead cap of 33 million, but I'm pretty sure the Eagles are paying that because they paid him that money. So that's on their books. So $7 million, and then after this year, if it goes well, you can just restructure this thing right here and make it a team friendlier deal. Dude, look at all these void years. This is how you know he played for the Eagles. This is what the Eagles do. They have all this extra years and then all these void years at the end. That's how they're able to go trade for all these guys. They do these stupid void years, which I don't understand.
Yeah, I hate all that shit. You're the contract guy. I'm just like, tell me if the guy's playing next season or not.
But I mean, he's 29 years old. Still
got years left
in his prime.
And hell, the last couple of years he ain't even been on the field all that much because he hated it down there. So it ain't like he's done some crazy, he ain't put a lot of miles on them legs.
Well, hell, he basically took last season off.
That's what I'm saying, dude. He's going to be fresh and ready to go. Now he's got a competent quarterback and actually throw the damn football. Like I said, y'all go ahead. Y'all always want to do this. When I get on one of these hills and I tell y'all, try to tell y'all, let you know, and you don't listen. But go ahead, bet against him. Bet his unders. Y'all go ahead, bet his unders this year.
And Patriots Nation's pretty excited about it. Even Edelman tweeted about it. Says, all day, bro, feel free to rock 11 when you sign. Because that was Edelman's number, and that's A.J. Brown's number. Apparently, I saw a rumor that A.J. Brown is going to be number 1 instead of 11.
Edelman said he could wear 11 if he wanted
to? Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
I thought that was cool.
I love that, dude. I love that when they get a big name guy and they, nobody's been wearing the number. They come back like, yeah, hell, I'll let that guy wear it.
At first, I was like, is Edelman really one of those people that could say, yeah, you can wear my number? Does he have that kind of pull? And then instantly that Super Bowl fingertip catch against the Falcons came to my brain. And I said, yeah, he can. Yeah, he can. You make a catch like that in the big game, you deserve to be able to say who wears your jersey or not.
I agree. Show up in the big time. I mean, I think y'all are kind of questioning his talent when it comes to questioning his motivation and whether he's going to be able to play. And y'all say he's going to bitch and sit over there and pout and everything. That is kind of questioning his talent. You're saying that talent's not going to override all that shit.
Apparently that photo of Vrabel and Rossini was photoshopped. This was the actual photo.
Oh, dude, it was. I knew that Rossini photo was photoshopped. I knew it was. They've been trying to get Coach Mike caught up, man. Damn.
He was actually meeting with A.J. Brown at that secret resort.
Well, guess what, Steps? Larry Fitz is not a Super Bowl champ. A.J. Brown is.
Oh, I love the internet. A.J. Brown getting ready to be a 2-time Super Bowl champ. What you talking about? Yeah, I'm excited. I didn't think I would be, but then when it finally went down, I was like, okay, at least we did it. We did something. We're trying. You could be like the Browns and just give up every year.
Go ahead. I'm licking my chops. I didn't even know I was rooting for A.J. Brown to break the all-time single-season receiving record. Y'all go ahead. Bet his unders. By all means, bet his unders, please, so I can come in here and tell y'all about it.
I wonder what book he's going to read on the sideline now.
He'll probably have Diana Rossini's Playboy or something.
You're gonna say her book or something at least. You went
She has a book?
You skipped. I don't know, but you skipped right over that and went to Playboy, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. He's gonna be happy up there. He don't have to read, man. He just wants pictures.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. So, Patriots make moves. Let us know what you think down below. Are you scared now? Listen, I feel more confident about week 1 now in Seattle.
You should. You should feel better about it.
By the way, I looked up because I'm planning on going to the game. I looked up prices of that game, and I know it's an NFL game. That's the first game of the season. But to get in the door and go sit up in the nosebleeds is $500 a ticket.
Yeah, no thanks.
Oh, dude. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? So we're gonna have to work hard this summer, guys. I gotta buy like 3 or 4 tickets. So gonna need some
parlays.
Rumble Wallet. I'm gonna need some Rumble Wallet tips.
Or parlay winners.
Promise you'll get good content from it. I'll make good videos while I'm there.
Grass, you're just being a hater at this point, dude.
He's drinking that haterade.
He's drinking that haterade so bad. Any of y'all that don't think Drake May is one of the best quarterbacks in the league, you ain't been watching.
Nailed it. Anyways, let us know what you think in the comments below. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. We'll catch you on the next one.
Booyah. And no steps. One guy cannot win a Super Bowl, but one guy can make those odds go way up.
Yeah. Did you see the odds for the Rams yesterday? Off of one trade.
It was at plus 800. What's it at now?
Plus 600.
See, one guy. One guy did that.
Oh man. It's $300 nosebleeds to see Aaron Rodgers week 2. Damn. Who are they playing week 2?
Steelers? Oh.
See, but that's what I was expecting. I was expecting like to get like not even nosebleeds. I was expecting like $450 a ticket to get in that like second level. You know what I mean? Like that's what I was like. No, that was $750.
If you're going to go to a game, especially a professional game these days, man, football anyway, we'll say football because NBA, you can find some of those discount tickets stuff middle of the week and whatnot. But football games, you can go to NFL game, dude. You might as well chalk it up. You're going to pay $300 a ticket at least. And like you said, you may be in the back row.
Yeah.
But
it's all about the building experiences and memories, you know?
Yeah, that's one thing. You know, you could take your kiddos and so the memories, all that stuff. It is cool.
No, kids, cool. I ain't spending that money on the kids. No way. Maybe if they were older.
No, them kids ain't going.
Like my brother-in-laws, man. People that actually enjoy it.
Drinking the mountains will be blue.
People I can drink a beer with.
Yeah. No, fair enough, man. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, you are paying for the experience and everything else, but it's just like if I'm going to spend money like that, I'm going to a big-time Tennessee game, not the Titans.
Clearly never been to. I've been to Gillette Stadium. I went to a game.
Who was you went and watched play up there?
2016, December 2016. It was actually Patriots versus Titans.
Mm-hmm. Well, how about that? Comes full circle.
December. It was freezing, dude. It was so cold. I didn't even want to drink a beer.
Good heavens!
I know. I didn't have one.
It should be illegal to be that cold.
And I was bundled up and everything.
Dude, that's a good one. See, right? That's a good one right there. From what we were saying earlier.
Oh, Marcus.
Guys that we wish we could have seen. That one hurts my heart, dude, because he got hurt in Neyland Stadium when they were playing us. And I would have loved to see that guy get a full career being healthy.
Oh, speaking of that, how about Todd Gurley?
Todd Gurley's another one.
God, he had another one. He had a year or two, and then all of a sudden, just nothing.
Yeah, dude. Hell, it was like he had that rookie year, and then he was like a top 5 pick in everybody's fantasy draft the next year. Everybody wanted Todd Gurley in fantasy the next year. And I don't think we've seen him play football since.
No, that was a decade ago, bro. I'm just saying I've been. You said it clearly.
Yeah, you said never. He's been there.
I went. I was there. I think those tickets were like, I was like right above the tunnel. If I remember, those are probably like around $400.
Man, inflation has changed the seating for the $400 seats, huh?
Yeah. I just know I spent a lot of money because I had to fly over there, stayed for 5 days, hung out in Boston.
That's a fun trip, though.
Yeah, me and my brother. We
That'd be
gotta
cool.
go.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man.
I was supposed to go with my girlfriend at the time, and I broke up with her like a week before.
You're not going to see Coach with me.
Then I was like, "Who the hell am I gonna take?" And I was like, "Hey, you wanna go?" He's like, "Yeah." It was fun.
Yeah, man, I bet that was a good time.
Todd Gurley led the league in TDs for like 2. It wasn't just the fact that he led the league in TDs, just the way he ran, dude. Just the explosiveness, physicality, some of the cuts he can like. You could still be that strong of a back, but still make those cuts and explode out of a hole and then take it to the house. It was
Whatever happened to him? What was it that really kinda
his knee went out on him.
was it knee? Okay, I couldn't
Yeah,
remember if it was
and he had
knee.
like arthritis in his knee, and he couldn't do it.
Never
That's why
was
in that
never
like Super Bowl he couldn't do anything. And then
yeah,
they're
never
like,
got
"Yeah, he's
right
done."
again.
Yeah.
Man, that's brutal. Man, you talked about that list earlier, though. Wouldn't it would have been fun to I know we couldn't name Derrick Rose, but we did kinda get cheated out of that, man. That would have been a lot of fun to watch for a lot of years.
Yeah.
What we got here, buddy?
Ryan Leaf is also gonna be he's on the ballot for the Hall of Fame. It was a good day for Cougs yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, good day. I'll put Coach in the Hall of Fame. This bum can go on.
Yeah, I don't know if he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, but hey,
Absolutely not. He does not deserve to be in the Hall of Fame.
I was gonna vote
shame.
for him until he talked shit on me on Twitter. Remember
Whatever
that?
that's more reason you should vote for him.
Remember? I know.
I do remember.
He couldn't
I
take a
do
fucking
remember.
joke.
When he was like, "I won my rivalry games."
Yeah, I'm like, "What in the Ryan Leaf?"
What in the Ryan Leaf? And he did. He commented back to you on Twitter. Ryan, you're welcome on the show anytime, sir.
Yes. Yes.
You come in, I'll vote for you and get in the Hall of Fame too. I don't get a vote, but I'll vote for you.
Oh, apparently I already went past all that.
Man, Christian, y'all doing some name drops down there. Terrell Davis. Terrell Davis was healthy most of his career, wasn't he? I mean, he had a 2,000-yard rushing season, back-to-back Super Bowls.
Yeah. I don't know how the Giants are going to recover from this, Crick, but 10-time Pro Bowl quarterback Russell Wilson is finalizing a deal to become a CBS sports analyst.
Yeah, they gave him the option. He could go back up Justin Fields for the New York Jets or go talk about football. He said, hell.
I'll go talk about football.
I'll go talk about football. You can make me play for the Jets. Get me out of here, dude.
Thank God. I don't really want to see him try to come back again.
I don't. I've been done with Russell Wilson for, 5 years now? I felt like the Broncos were making a foolish trade when they gave all that shit away to trade for him and stuff. That's probably a big reason why the damn Seahawks were able to get over the hump to the pinnacle and stuff. They can think a lot of that to the Russell Wilson trade and shit because they gave all kinds of shit for that idiot.
Retirement. Let's ride.
Let's ride.
You know what I think is funny? Well, I guess it is kind of smart on his part not to officially retire because he could do the veteran move of I'm going to sit out half the season, be an analyst, stay in shape, kind of still stay with the game of football. And then if an injury happens and a team needs to bring him on, like, they brought in Joe Flacco, they brought in Phillip Rivers, that could be a good role for a team.
Probably the safest bet on the board that Russell Wilson starts a game at quarterback for somebody next year.
Probably.
That's probably a good bet. It'll be about late November, early December, something like that. Hell, it may be early October because you see a lot of guys go down the first month of the season. But, yeah, sometime about week 8 or so, somebody's going to have to start fishing, and somebody's going to need Russ to come in and lose a couple games for
him. 100%. 100%.
Yep. Hell, if Phillip Rivers come back and do it.
Dude, that's not the only thing that the Giants were doing yesterday.
Making moves.
They were trying. This just tells you that Malik Neighbors injury is actually worse than what people expected. He still has not yet been cleared. Probably won't be back till midway through the season, they're saying. So they went out and got Odell Beckham Jr.
Can
you imagine what he's going to look like in a Giant uniform?
Dude, I keep that. Is he even going to play? I didn't even think this was to play. You see all the time these guys like sign contracts just so they can come back and retire with the franchise that drafted them. And I totally felt like that's what this is. This guy's not actually going to play, right?
I don't know. We'll see. Russ would be remembered so differently if it wasn't a cornball. Everyone forgets what he did early in his career. This is one person, myself, who never forgets that shit, because I was still am the biggest Russell Wilson hater from early on. I was saying he was not as good as everyone is saying. All my friends and I grew, and at the time that he was there, I was with around a bunch of Seahawks fans the whole damn time, and I had to sit there and eat crow when they won that Super Bowl, and I'm like, damn,
dude, there was about 5 or 6 seasons in the NFL there in like the prime of his career where nobody threw a better deep ball than Russell Wilson.
Yeah, I still don't know why people would let whoever was it, Curse or whatever, who would just run straight up the middle. I'm like, you don't see that coming. You couldn't see that play coming. I mean, it's only their like signature play, that little teardrop throw,
and
you just let them run right down the middle on you, huh? Okay,
yeah, watch a little film, just a little bit.
Yeah. Yep. And then another move they made, the Giants are bringing in Juju Smith-Schuster.
Oh my God. I know all y'all are going to love to bet the overs on the Giants and stuff this year. Go ahead. Parlay that with AJ Brown's unders.
I know, right?
The Giants acting like they're out there smoking mirrors, acting like they're making moves. We got Jujus and OBJs. God almighty.
Are you a washed up wide receiver past your prime? Well, guess what? Unlike the Ravens, who like to trade for all those guys, we'll let you just come and sign with us.
New York's the spot for you.
It is so true, because that's what the freaking Ravens do, dude. They're talking about Tyreek Hill going to the Ravens, and I'm like, Jesus, dude. The Ravens always go out and find some.
If Tyreek Hill if that leg don't have to be cut off or something, if that leg still works, and he's even 80% as fast as he was, Tyreek is a way better investment than Juju Smith-Schuster or Odell Beckham Jr. at this point.
I honestly, want to see if they do have to cut that leg off, what Tyreek would be like with a bionic leg out there.
That's funny, Buku. Harbaugh's got a type.
He's got a type.
Yeah, bionic legs and stuff, man. Who knows?
Rumors are that the Packers and Cardinals are working on a trade, sending defensive end Josh Sweat up to Green Bay. God, Micah Parsons, Josh Sweat.
How long we got before Parsons comes back? That's going to be about midway through too, ain't it?
Yeah, probably October.
That's what I figured, because it was late when he tore that thing.
Yeah. Oh, him and Mahomes did them like within a week of each other, but
hell, it might have even been the same week.
I think it was like literally like
1 week in between, like back-to-back weeks.
Week 14, roughly within that area.
I remember it was they were close together, because it was like, God, what is going on, dude? NFL's a brutal game.
But obviously coming back playing quarterback is a little bit easier than coming back and being a defensive end. So
it is a lot different. I mean, putting different stresses on that knee.
Yeah. Well, that will be interesting, but let's get to the big news, huh? Big. Hold on. All right, Craig. We had a blockbuster trade, dude. You don't see this. I think this is only the second time in NFL history where the reigning defensive player of the year was playing on a different team the following year.
Really?
Yeah, I guess it's happened before, back in the day, long time ago.
Okay.
Can't remember what year it was, but trust me, it was before the 2000s. But the Browns are finally finalizing a trade that will send Myles Garrett to the Rams. The details of the trade, which I thought was like, I thought it was crazy. I have it up here. Hold on. This is the details. The Browns are getting Jared Verse, a 27 first-round pick, a 28 second-round pick, and a 29 third-round pick. And honestly, I don't know. Like, I saw some rumors that the Cleveland couldn't get any feelers on Mike or on Myles Garrett. Um, but I was just shocked that there wasn't another team that would offer more. Like, I could think of a ton of teams. One of them being the Cowboys that had some pieces. I mean, they could have traded. They could have thrown in if the Browns wanted a player. Well, they've got and to make the money work, they've got George Pickens that they could have threw in that. But
Yeah, but the Cowboys.
I thought there would have been at least one team that would be like Myles Garrett for 2 first-round picks and maybe a decent player. Okay. But I think this is classic Rams, dude. They don't care about first-round picks, man. They don't give a shit. They're like, we want to go get known players. We don't need no picks. Where is it? I have a thing here of this is their first-round picks over the last few years. Jared Goff, who they eventually traded, didn't pick from 2017 to 2023. And then in 24, they finally made a first-round pick, which was Jared Verse. Didn't pick one in 25, and they took Ty Simpson this year.
They hate first-round picks.
Yeah. There's so many different angles to get to this and so many different things. We'll start here with I saw a lot of people saying that, well, the Ty Simpson pick doesn't make it now. It makes even less sense. And to me, it makes more sense.
Why does that make less sense? That's apples and oranges.
They're saying, like, if you're going to trade away your first round picks, then why the hell did you waste one this year on Ty Simpson when we got Stafford who's playing?
Well, they don't think they wasted it. I think people should know that. Like, they feel like they got their guy there. They like what they saw in him. And Sean McVay's a pretty good judge of talent there. So they don't feel like they've wasted it. And the guy hasn't played a down of football yet. So we don't know that that's a wasted pick.
I think it makes more sense when you factor in the fact that apparently this deal was being made at the draft. They couldn't do it till post June 1st. So that's when they first came up with this idea. So that makes more sense to me, because if you're not going to have some first round picks or even, a second round pick, whatever, in the upcoming years, and let's say Stafford does retire and you need to draft a quarterback, you aren't going to be able to draft you aren't going to have one of those high picks. So take Ty Simpson now, a guy that you like, they clearly like, and instead of, even if you were somehow to find a first round pick and draft a quarterback, he's going to be a rookie. Instead, you get Ty Simpson that get to sit here for a couple of years and learn how to be a pro. To me, I think it's a good pick.
Ty Simpson, like I said, that's apples and oranges to me. I get what you're saying as far as not having the first round pick in the next couple of years or whatever to be able to get the big dog if you want him. But yeah, they think that guy's their quarterback of the future, and we'll see. We don't know about all that, but I don't think that really matters in this trade right here. The only person that should be miserable this morning about this trade is Jared Verse.
Let's talk about that. I see a lot of people saying that this is comparable to the Luka trade, and I think that is ridiculous. Because yes, you are trading away the guy that's won Defensive Player of the Year 2 of the last 3 seasons, and he's still in his prime.
He's been trying,
but you're getting a first round, seasons. A second round, a third round, and people are acting like they got that Cleveland got fleeced in this one, and that Jared Verse isn't a good player. Jared Verse he's going to be an all-pro player.
Yeah, he was rookie year 2 years ago. He's a first-round pick. This guy's going to have a great career too. He may very well wind up being a Hall of Famer, a Defensive Player of the Year.
He's definitely going to make a couple all-pro teams.
That guy's fully capable of being Defensive Player of the Year himself too. I mean, what is he, 24 years old or something?
Yeah, and think about this. You get his rookie contract. So you got 2 more years of that rookie contract, plus you have a 5th-year option, which you're going to use, and then you're going to extend him to spread that money out. I think financially that was a great deal. Not only are you going to get a solid player, you get some top draft picks out of it too. I think that was more than fair for Myles Garrett. I also see what the market is too.
It blew my mind yesterday when I saw the layout of this trade and everything, and what was they were getting for himself. And I bet it blew my mind, because I was like, holy shit, the Cleveland Browns finally did something competent from a football standpoint.
Yeah, I thought everyone was hating on the Browns, and I go, actually, I don't think this was a bad move by the Browns. I mean, remember, he was threatening to leave last year, and then they gave him a whole bunch of money. By the way, congratulations, Myles Garrett. You proved me wrong. because I made fun of him last year for a guy that says he wants to be on a contender and he wants to get a ring. But then right after that, he signs a $40 million a year contract. And I go, well, you can't have it both ways, dude. Because
yeah, exactly.
Apparently he can. Apparently he can now.
And do you remember us showing that stat last year? I mean, it was something incredible how he broke the sack record on like so many fewer plays than anybody else had ever done or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get about twice as many snaps out of Jared Verse as you do Myles Garrett. And the stats, okay, Myles Garrett had 23 sacks. How many sacks did Jared Verse have last year in his second season or whatever?
It's not even his sacks, dude. His
pass rush win rate.
Do you remember all those? Like he had a couple like scoop and scores for touchdowns. He's just one of those fast, explosive players.
The guy's a phenom, dude. He's a freak.
Jared Verse had 7.5 sacks last year.
I understand Myles Garrett is like generational top talent and everything else, but he's another guy that I would just kind of be over dealing with the bullshit with. He hasn't wanted to be in Cleveland for 3 damn seasons now. It's been all this smoke and mirrors and different shit. It's a circus every single year. Who's getting the Myles Garrett sweepstakes, yada, yada, yada. You don't want to be here, get out of town. And you get a guy come back in, Jared Verse, that's fully capable of giving you a bunch of productivity. And you picked up 3 top 3 round picks in the next 3 drafts. And you needed that if you're Cleveland.
Yeah. And I thought this was also smart on the Rams side of things. So we all know he signed like a couple years ago, he signed that big contract, made him the highest paid defensive player in history, which got surpassed immediately because the money in the NFL just keeps going up and up and up.
Yep.
The amount of money Cleveland's already paid him, all the Rams are inheriting is Garrett's contract with low cap hits for 3 years and a functional $33 million a year for 3 years. So they're getting a guy who was defensive player of the year at essentially $33 million a year, which is 8th in average pay for an edge rusher. About $15 million a year under the current market value right now.
That's a win.
Yeah. That is a really nice win for them. I mean, here's his contract. I mean, these are his cap hits: 8.1, 16, and 21 for the next 3 seasons.
I think both sides did okay here. Once again, the only person I feel like should be really upset is Jared Verse because he's got to go hang out in Cleveland.
Yeah, and this is nothing like the Luka trade.
No, I don't. For one, I don't think either one of those players. I mean, I know Myles Garrett affects the game and stuff, but it's just, once again, that's apples and oranges comparing a player like Luka in a different sport to these guys in football. I just don't agree.
No, they're just talking about like how you gave up a generational guy and you got peanuts back is what they were saying.
You didn't get peanuts back here.
That's what I'm saying. That's like this isn't anything close to it. Now, granted, it ended up working out for the Mavericks because they ended up getting Cooper Flag, but there was no guarantee that was going to happen when they made the trade. Here, you're guaranteed to get all-pro linebacker. You know what I mean?
You get the defensive player of the year coming in, and then the other side going back, you're picking up the picks, and you get a guy that is very productive. Just won, a couple years removed from winning the defensive rookie of the year. And is going to have a long, God forbid, barring any kind of injuries or anything. But as long as that don't happen, the guy's going to have a long, possibly Hall of Fame career.
And this is great for the Rams because they're in win now mode. They're like,
tell me you're trying to win now without saying you're trying to win right now.
Yeah. They were a couple plays away the last 2 seasons. They were a couple plays away. I mean, they had that pass in Philly a couple of years ago where they went to Philadelphia and almost beat the Eagles, who went on to go win the Super Bowl. But we're not done with this story yet, Crick, because the other side of this is now that Myles Garrett's in LA, Aaron Donald did save a couple what was it, last year? I think it was if Micah Parsons came to LA, he would hit up his agent and say he'd come back. Well, how about Myles Garrett? And he posted this 4 days ago. Quick workout session, and he put a hashtag ready. And the lyrics to this are pretty interesting. It's worth pointing out here. In his latest Instagram post, Aaron Donald in his caption has hashtag ready, and the song is "Ain't Done Yet" by Bix. Ain't done yet.
I'm telling you, every time I have seen Aaron Donald since he retired, I have thought Aaron Donald could put on shoulder pads right now and go out there and be
There's
dominant.
a video of Aaron Donald over the summer or over the offseason or whatever, where he was working Jared Verse out, and Jared Verse was like, "I'm done. I don't know how you do it," and he's just still going. Aaron Donald is. He's just still going. Jared Verse is like, "I don't know how this guy does it," and he goes, "This is me in retirement,
Am I
man."
froze? Or is he froze?
Yeah, you froze up for a second. He goes, "This is me in retirement," and Jared Verse is like, "How the hell do you work out like this?"
You froze up on me. I did not hear anything you said. That you said I heard there's a video, and that's all I heard
of him and Jared Verse working out. And Aaron Donald is just going crazy. And Jared Verse taps out and he goes, "I don't know how this guy does it." And Aaron Donald looks back at him and goes, "This is me in retirement, man. What are you talking about?"
This ain't even game mode, dude. I'm just trying to stay in shape, you know?
Dude, yeah, I have no rooting interest whether the Rams win or not. I just want Aaron Donald to unretire because I want to see a line. I just want to see a defensive line with Aaron Donald and Myles Garrett.
And you still got Byron Young hiding over there on the other side of that.
That's what I'm saying, but we never get to see that. When do you have?
Dude, you put Aaron Donald in the middle, Byron Young on one side, Myles Garrett on the other. That is the thing of nightmares for defensive coordinators. I mean, talk about
if you're Sam Darnold, you're not too happy today, especially if Aaron Donald unretires.
That's like 3 monster ninja assassins just ready to wreck your world every single play, dude.
Yeah. And we know that just because you have a bunch of edge rushers doesn't mean that it's actually going to work out. Look at the Giants, but this is different because Aaron Donald is actually a run stopper too.
Well, yeah, and they also have Matthew Stafford as their quarterback instead of Jackson Dart. So,
yes. I thought this was also interesting. So I don't know. Do you think there's a chance, Crick, that he unretires? You think he's thinking about it?
I told you, every time I've seen that guy on TV since he retired, I've thought that guy could play football right now today and be the best player on the damn field. So, yeah, I think that is fully possible.
I mean, I know the dude is in great shape and whatnot, but to be retired and still working out as hard as he does.
And it's like, I'm telling you, I think that he it's about that time too since his retirement. It's about that time where he's got
2 years, 2 seasons. Yeah, and most of usually when guys take 2 years off, you say you can't come back. This is one guy that I would be pretty confident. I'd be shocked if he was not still a wrecking ball out there. And honestly, what they need from him? 30 snaps a game?
That's what I'm saying, dude. Just bull rush for 30 snaps a game. That's all I need you to do.
We need you on third down. Maybe a couple second downs here and there, but we'll need you on third down, okay?
And we'll throw you a few million for it. All right.
At that point, I don't know. You think he cares about he'll want money, but I don't think that's what's on his. I think another ring is on his mind.
Oh, absolutely, dude. Yeah, he don't need no money, but he'll take it. He'll put that in the account too, and then go out there and do what he loves too.
Dude, and this is what I've been talking about too. What a great offseason for the Rams. I've been saying this, and I get a lot of pushback from people on it, but I am of the belief, and we're seeing more and more really competent organizations take those first-round picks and say, screw them. I'm going to trade them for a known player.
Give me a guy that can play.
Give me a guy. I'd rather take a guy now that I know can play. And this only works if you have a contending team, right?
Right.
We've seen the Eagles do it. They won a Super Bowl off of it, right? Granted, they were able to draft really well with their picks too. But a lot of these teams are like, screw these first-round picks. Like, it's a 50-50 chance anyways, and even if they are good, usually takes them a few seasons for that player to really impact the team.
And we talk about it all the time. I think they had to give up something minuscule for Trent McDuffie, didn't they? I kind of forgot he went over there. That's a big signing for their secondary too, man.
No, it wasn't minuscule. They gave up. So this is what they gave up. So they got Trent McDuffie and Myles Garrett. They addressed 2 issues. Their biggest issue last season, the reason why they ultimately did not win the Super Bowl was because their secondary was terrible. It was trash, and Seattle just cooked them. So they addressed that by getting Trent McDuffie, an all-pro cornerback, and then you can never have too many pass rushers. You know what I mean? So they go and get Myles Garrett. This is what it cost them to get those two guys. So the Trent McDuffie trade was a first round pick from this previous draft and a fifth round and a sixth round from. So they've already, that's gone. So a first, fifth, and sixth, and then a third round pick next year's draft. And then obviously for Myles Garrett, they traded away Jared Verse, a first round pick next year, and a second and a third.
I'm just saying, man. You know that you got an aging quarterback that can still play, but the window is, it's smaller than it was, obviously. And they're in win now mode, dude. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
And that's what I said too. If you really are a contending team and you plan on winning the Super Bowl, even if you don't win it, but you get to the Super Bowl, you're picking at the end of the first round anyways. It's basically like picking at the top of the second round.
Yeah, might as well be a second round pick.
The only difference is that you have that fifth year option, which teams like.
Yeah. It is good to have that, but still, like I said, if you're picking
But
31,
for a
32.
team that is so complete and has no holes, they just went out and bought the shiniest, nicest thing that they could.
Hey, scare money don't make money, baby.
Yeah, I think it was a great move by the Rams and by the Browns. I thought that I don't think people understand how good Jared Verse is and is going to be. He's granted as long as he stays.
I love Jared Verse. I got Myles Garrett and Jared Verse number cards laying over here. I hope you both wreck souls next year.
Yeah, but that's the Myles Garrett trade, man. I mean, the NFL just said, "Hey, NBA, NHL, we know this is your time of the year. Your biggest series are about to start, but we're still top dog here. We're gonna drop some news on you."
Did any of our Myles Garrett Browns cards go up since we got the cards from the last year when he set the record and stuff, and now he's with a new team? Those go up in value any?
I don't know if it does yet, but if they win the Super Bowl, and especially if he's like Super Bowl MVP, it will. Steps already sold his Myles Garrett of 1 of 50 card.
That's what I'm saying. I'm hanging on to mine.
Yeah. Anyways, let us know what you think in the comments below. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. We'll catch you on the next one.
Booyah.
Yeah, dude. That's just, I was so excited yesterday. Just all the news.
Dude, I know I was sitting here, I was doing something, and like I looked up and saw it scroll across the bottom line. I was texting Steph back where I was like, "Did you see Myles Garrett's going to LA?" He was like, "Yeah, bro, madness."
That was it was one of those things where it was like 10 minutes after it happened, and I saw a tweet, I think from Schefter or something like that, talking about like what Myles Garrett in LA would be like, and I was like, are the Rams really going to try to do it? And it had already gone through. And I was like, that's interesting. But then I saw some things about it, and I was like, oh, I never know what's true or not. You know what I mean?
I know the damn internet and AIs and
like,
shit.
oh, there's rumors that this is happening and whatnot.
It might be some.
But then I saw it actually happen, and I go, no freaking way, dude. Oh, today is one of those days where I was yesterday. I thought about going live last night because I'm like, I just want to talk about this.
You were giddy. You were ready.
But I'm glad I didn't make a video or talk about it yet, because you got to let it marinate a little bit, because you got to see all the idiotic takes and reactions.
Oh yeah, there'll be plenty of those. Those are a dime a dozen.
Yeah.
Hell, there might be some of them in here.
What? Probably Grass Guy saying that Myles Garrett's washed too.
Oh yeah, I was only talking about the chat. I wasn't talking about us.
No, I know. I was gonna say.
We love y'all, chat.
Y'all he's probably saying that, oh yeah, Myles Garrett washed. Aaron Donald washed.
Washed. We see.
I just can't wait to see what Josh McDaniels does for AJ Brown, dude. People don't understand how good of a coordinator McDaniels is because of his head coaching.
Don't hire him for head coach, but you run my offense all day long.
Did you see that Steph Curry got paid?
By Chang Tuan Lee or something?
Ling Ning.
Ling Ning. Okay, yeah. That's a shoe.
Apparently a shoe company.
Ling Ning. Okay.
So he had a 12-year, $300 million contract with Under Armour.
Well, I believe I'd sign too.
He now has a 10-year, $1.19 billion with a B contract with Ling Ning. I'm guessing this is out of China, But this is a company that the plan is to make his shoe and grow the game and make it global.
For $1.19 billion, you do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
I mean, shit,
Yeah.
I don't blame you. Hell,
he's going to be getting, I mean, most of this contract's going to be paid when he's out of the, like, while he's out of the league. You know,
you could draw little penises on them shoes or something for $1.19 billion. Whatever, dude. That's a shit ton of money.
Yeah, dude.
For
so what, 119 million a year for 10 years.
How does Timu Starberries? That's hilarious. You remember the Starberries?
Yeah.
How does a company like that even have that kind of money to give to one person? I've never heard of Ling Ning.
Basketball is huge over in China. Okay. And so they're going to,
they do have a billion people on their continent.
They're like the Nike of China.
Okay. That's crazy, dude. 1.19 billion. I don't blame him. I'd say, hell, you too, Under Armour. Bye.
Yeah.
Ling Ning guy.
Great deal for him, man.
I'm just saying. Probably a great deal for everybody. Probably winds up being a great deal for Ling Ning too.
AJ Brown's cap hit this upcoming season ranks 34th in the NFL for wide receivers. His cap hit is less than Jalen Naylor's.
God, dude, just think about the value for a top 10 wide receiver, paying him 34 money. Let's go, baby.
Yeah. Dude, it's crazy. The Rams now have the reigning MVP, reigning defensive player of the year, reigning offensive player of the year. What is it? The receptions leader with Puka. He had the most receptions last year, and then Devontae Adams led the league in receiving TDs last year.
Dang, let's go, bro.
6-1 on them might not be a bad bet.
I know. Why do I want to fade them already? I just know football's so crazy, dude.
I thought it would. I know. I'm already thinking about betting against them.
I am too.
But I thought it was a trap and that I was missing something in the first game against Rams versus 49ers in Australia, because the line is Rams -2.5. And I'm like, the Rams should be like a 3.5 point favorite. Like, that would make more sense to me. And I'm like, oh God, am I going to fall for this? Am I going to bet Rams -2.5 and somehow the Niners find a way to win the game and the sportsbook are making me look like an idiot?
We always take the +2.5s in the NFL.
Yes. Well, after the trade yesterday, the Rams are now -3.5.
Oh, it's moved through the 3, baby. Now we know what to do.
Barring injury, pin them for February. I know. It's probably
barring injury. Well, I'll tell you right now, you go ahead and chalk it up. Devontae is going to play like 12 games. He's not playing a full 17. You know that.
They just need him in the red zone. That's all they need him for.
That's all they really. You can sign him up. Be like, look, you only go on the field when we're inside the 25-yard line.
Puka will get us down there.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll bring you on the field when we need to do that. Like, actually, really only inside the 5-yard line.
And we really got this running back over here that nobody ever talks about, but is pretty competent and can be very productive in his own right, and Kyron Williams, as long as he stays healthy.
And this guy named Matthew Stafford's thrown a couple touchdown passes.
Staffy ass. Let's go, baby. Man, Ghost and Grass have been absolutely crushing the gambling world, dude.
When don't they?
I've never seen them not.
When don't they?
They have been absolutely crushing it, dude.
I saw a funny. I don't know if it's true. It probably is, but I saw a funny thing in the news that LA, the city of LA, was introducing 125 new traffic cameras. And someone retweeted the story and said, preparing for Myles Garrett to get to LA.
Oh, yeah. I forgot he was running like 130 or something.
He's done it like 6 times, dude.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that we did talk about that story, dude. Slow down, bro. Get him an Uber.
That needs to be in the contract. We will shuttle you from your house to practice in the games, okay?
You're not even allowed to own a car. Yeah. You got all this money, you pay for Uber.
God, look at this. And this is without Aaron Donald. Byron Young, Brandon Fisk, Kobe Turner, Myles Garrett, Nate Landman, Omar Spites, Quentin Lake, Trent McDuffie, Cam Curl, Cameron Nitchens, and Jalen Watson. That is scary.
I'm a huge Byron Young fan. Go Vols. That guy was 19 working at the Dollar General, bro. At the Dollar General. And they said, hey, man, you look like a specimen. We're going to give you a shot at one of the military academies. Then the Vols said, hey, Byron, we're going to give you a shot. And the Rams said, hey, Byron, come tackle people for us, man. That's a long way from the Dollar General. Is that AJ?
Arrived.
Whatever, dude. He's been camped out in that parking lot for a month now. Yeah, he's been hanging out there for probably a month, grilling and everything. All right, guys, when can I come inside? You gotta wait till June 1st, AJ.
Apparently, he called Diana Rossini and she told him where all the good hotels were in Foxborough.
Mm-hmm. She knows, too.
I also saw a funny thing. God, who was it? Oh, it's a Jared Verse calling Max Crosby to ask him how he got out of the physical to blow up the trade.
Who said that?
It was a retweet. It was like Jared Verse is calling Max Crosby to see how he can blow up his physical.
Yeah, Max, how do I fail this thing? All right. I know you did it, Max. God, I don't blame him, dude.
Thank you to the mods in the chat. Appreciate you.
Yeah, if I was Jared Verse,
I don't think you guys understand how like excited I am today. I'm always excited to do the show, but I was up early. And the more we talk about this, the happier I'm getting.
Jared Verse should have twisted his ankle on the way out of the Rams facilities.
Listen, I know no one wants to go play in Cleveland, but it's not a bad deal for Verse. He's going to get a huge contract from Cleveland.
Mm-hmm. Sweet. I mean, yeah, cool. Everybody's money's green, cool. But I'm a football player.
I'll tell you who the happiest person on the planet is. Actually, there's 3 of them. Every quarterback, and Aaron Rodgers, Joe Burrow, and Lamar Jackson are thrilled today.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, 100%, dude.
They're happier than Myles Garrett is.
They're happier than the Browns, the Rams, whoever.
Mason Rudolph's happy too.
I don't have to run from that monster twice a year now.
Joe Burrow might actually make it out of this season healthy.
You got to make it out of camp first.
That's true.
It is getting a little closer, man. A little closer. I seen Jamie up there a minute ago. Good morning, Jamie. He said we're actually closer to the opening day of college football now than the Super Bowl. So, all right. I guess the last Super Bowl that we were played. So I guess we've crossed over the little threshold there. Getting closer all the time, baby.
God, this trade just makes more and more sense for the Patriots now. Philadelphia has from the AJ Brown contract, they have a dead cap hit of this year, $21.8 million, and then next year, $27.1 million for a guy that's not on their team anymore.
I think it's about time to get on the Eagles fade train. I do.
I keep just scrolling and finding fun things. I'm going to get nothing done at work today.
Absolutely none. On a Tuesday. We got the y'all come over and hang out with Grass Guy and myself here in just a little bit on Creek's Corner over on the Sports Picks channel. We'll go through your lines, but look, we got a little Stanley Cup final starting tonight, baby.
Oh my God, look at this auto.
Who's auto?
Kevin Owens. I saw Scream 7 earlier today. It sucked.
I just write crazy shit on mine too, dude. Just cause it sucked and he autographed it. I want that.
I like turtles.
Turtle.
You ever see that? You've seen that clip, right? From way back in the day?
Maybe, man.
Oh man. Let me look it up.
Turtle clip, huh?
You've never
Yeah,
seen it, huh?
Okay, I got you, Grass Guy.
Let's see.
Are you good, Grass? If you are you good to hop in and everything, man? If you got stuff going on, it ain't no problem, dude. I can get in there and give them a show like we did yesterday. But if you want to join, I'll shoot you the link. You have to give me just a minute. When I get off here, I'll shoot it to you, man. But if you got stuff going on, Grass, don't feel like you gotta do it, man. Make sure you got your stuff handled and everything. But you always welcome, my friend.
It was on Taj Morel.
I see, and I think that guy's kind of a fucking idiot, man.
Taj?
Yeah, he gets on my damn nerves.
His show was pretty funny though. Okay. So they're at this festival and there's this kid here in the local news. It's downtown Portland. I forgot it was in Portland. Anyways, she asked him just doing little fun interviews with the kids and stuff and asking him things. Listen to what she asked him and then his response, okay?
Okay.
Back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend, the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right. You're great.
Kids going places, dude.
Oh, if he would have done that in like today's internet age, this dude would have so much money. They've remade songs. They've remade songs of him saying that.
When is this? Like 2003?
It was a while ago.
That kid's probably 44 now or something.
This video was uploaded in 2007.
Oh, hell yeah. Is that Ty Simpson? Is that actual footage of Ty Simpson?
The turtle kid grew up to be Jackson Dart.
Okay, Jackson. Okay, I didn't even see his comment when I said that. Yeah, okay, there it is. Fair enough, Jerm.
One more time.
Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right. You're great.
All right.
I like turtles. Oh man. Have you ever seen that one guy that's he's a comedian? He's sitting up there talking, and he starts his bit. He's like, "I ain't retarded or nothing, but I like rocks." And he just like pulls some rocks out of his pocket and stuff. He's like, I like the way they feel and they smooth. Yeah, he said, "I ain't retarded or nothing, but I like rocks." That's what it reminds me of right there. Dude, I like turtles.
I shit you not. This kid is like talking to Callahan. My wife and I, like yesterday, I was trying to explain to him that he's like, why do we have to take a bath right now? Because his hands were all dirty. I go, well, instead of washing your hands, why don't we just take a bath? You and Ace nap, so we'll get this over with. We'll put the girls down, and then you, Ace, and I, we can all hang out for a little bit and play some video games or something or whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Dad, why do I gotta, get in the bath? I'm like, oh, so we can get this done and over with, so we can hang out and play video games. Yeah, but Dad, if I take a bath like this and then I do this and blah blah blah, and it's like a one-way conversation. Whatever he wants to talk about with you, he's gonna say it, and whatever you say to him is gonna go.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like this, dude.
Paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
That's what I deal with every day.
Dude, I get it. My boy's the same way. I be trying to give them some life advice or something, and they're like, "Dad, the sprinkler's going." Go play, man. Go play. Is that his name, y'all? I see y'all saying Cam Patterson down there. Okay, he just got an SNL deal. Yeah, apparently old boy doing pretty well for himself.
Okay, good.
Yeah. He likes rocks too.
Dude, if I were him once a year, I would the guy you were talking about, not the kid.
Yeah.
If I was that turtle kid, every year, once a year, I would recreate that scene.
It just each year, kind of like you're making your little notch on the doorway for how tall you get. And just I agree, dude. I'd totally come back and recreate it now, man.
It's gotta be like 30 years old right now. So I mean it would be hilarious.
Yeah, for sure.
I like turtles. How the hell do we even get into that?
I'm with Jerm. I think that was Jackson Dart.
I mean, I'm just
Slim Diggler. Let's go, Slim. How we doing, baby? Good to see you, man.
What up, buddy? Right. Good morning. You picked a great show to come back to, man. It's been
good to see you, boss. I hope you've been doing okay, bud.
Yeah.
Love it. Dude, I'm ready for these mother-pucking finals tonight.
Did you know Morgan Freeman just turned 89? He hasn't aged a day since he turned 50.
Not a day, dude. Not a day. I mean, he is.
He's at that stage where it's like he's kind of too old to do any movies he could maybe do some voice acting stuff, but his days are long gone. Now it's one of those, he's at that stage where it's like the next big news we're going to get is when he passes, and I'm going to be so sad.
He's not passing, dude. He's God.
I'm not saying this year. I'm just saying that's the next big thing that's going to break whenever that time comes.
I don't think Morgan Freeman passes away. The aliens might take him back, but he's not going to pass away.
Slim Dealer says, yeah, what do you think of the trades? What trades? There was trades yesterday?
Or trades? What? Oh, we've been talking about them, Slim. You have to go back. We laid it all out for you, man. We how we feel about it and whatnot.
I would recap it for you, Slim, but we're up against it for time, and we still got to talk about the thing that I thought we were going to talk about today.
We did talk about him earlier, though. Go back and watch Slim. You'll see what we thought, man.
He just voiced a show called Dinosaurs on Netflix.
And it's freaking awesome. If you ain't watched that dinosaur show on Netflix yet, there's like 4 episodes of it, and me and SD watched them all 4 one night. Bam, bam, bam. That's a cool show. Check it out.
I'll tell you what show I was surprised by that's actually pretty damn good. Because usually when they do spinoffs of previous series, they end up all being shit, right?
Yep.
But that Dutton Ranch one,
is that good?
There's 4 episodes, and we powered through it in 2 nights. My wife and I did.
Are we still releasing episodes each week and stuff?
I think there's some coming out.
I like to wait till the first season's done, man. I hate having to wait a week for my next episode.
You should definitely check it out, though. It's actually pretty damn good.
We actually, because of that, we just we had like 4 episodes of Yellowstone left. I guess after the little break when Costner split from him and all that stuff, we hadn't seen those, so we went back and watched those last week. So I'm geared up, ready for Dutton Ranch, man.
It went downhill once he left.
I mean, hell, there was only a couple episodes with it and everything, but yeah, it's so funny. They show stuff, and it's like you'll have scenes with him in it and stuff, but they never show his face. Yeah, well.
Morgan Freeman voice.
I'll tell you what, dude. Morgan Freeman. What a legend.
Slim Diggler says House of the Dragon. I'm excited for that. That comes out in a couple of weeks. Although it seems like they've already made a couple changes from the books, which are really going to affect the outcome of the story. And it looks like they're going to make a couple more based off of what we've seen. So I hope they don't ruin it.
I didn't know you were the reader that you were, dude.
Me?
You've read all this stuff.
I've recently gotten into I used to like to read. Now I can't read. I fall asleep. I listen to a lot of audiobooks.
I just don't have the time anymore. I've always been a reader too, man. I like to read. I feel like most of my reading now winds up being articles on the internet and stuff.
I still have over there on my to-do list reading some of those Patriot books you got me.
Oh, there you go. I know. Hell, I seen them the other day. Grass Guy, I've got 3 Ohio State books. I'm going to get you your Christmas present before this Christmas, Grass Guy. I promise. It's a present from last Christmas, by the way.
Yeah. But I do. I mean, because I drive every day. I mean, there's only so many podcasts and stuff you can listen to.
Only so many songs you listen to over and over.
But I'm at a point where I have a hard time. Like, I can't move on to the next thing after I finish a series. Like, I just am like wrapped into that universe, and it's so hard for me to click. I haven't been stuck because they just finished the full cast audio of the Harry Potters, which are amazing. It's better than reading the book because it's actually like, instead of someone reading the audio, the whole book to you, you got one voice. They have actors and actresses playing the characters. So you have a narrator, but then when it's time for dialogue, you'll have that actor say that dialogue.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Yes. And
I like it.
I've completed it, and I'm like, I don't know what to listen to next. I want to go back and listen to these because I can't ever just move on. Even if I know I'm going to find something great next, it's so hard for me to finally click play on the next thing.
SD gets so mad at me, dude. I can watch like the first 5 or 6 seasons of something like in 2 weeks, and then I'll drag out the last 3 episodes for like a month and a half because I don't want it to be over. I'm like, I know everybody's going to die in the end. I feel like I know these people. They're like family now.
Exactly, SC. The problem with Hot D is that the source material, that's House of the Dragon, correct, is
I was
the
like, what?
source material isn't fleshed out. The information is from like in-universe historical. Yeah, that, and they changed a couple key things, like not having like Aegon not having his other kid. They changed a lot.
I didn't know what y'all were talking about. Hot D.
Gay.
But that makes
You
sense.
never know. Will reads a lot based on the way he speaks. Listen, like writing and all that kind of. Well, I liked writing, but like writing, big words, all that kind of stuff was never my strong suit. I could do a lot of math. I'm like a math brain. I can problem solve.
I'm a tech guy.
Speak every now and then. You're a tech guy.
Mm-hmm. That's where I thrive. I'm just doing good to turn. I can't believe Steps may not even know this, dude. I can't believe I did like 3 or 4 minutes. I had a whole ass conversation with the chat with my mic turned off in the break yesterday at the beginning.
We forget
conversation,
it's 5 a.m. where you are. Thank you, hopelessly. And it's 4:15 when I start, but I appreciate it. Yeah, there's some mornings when it's just like that's honestly one of the main reasons why we start the show late is because there's sometimes I sit here and Crick will text me like, "Hey, you good?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm awake," and I still will show up late, and it's just because like I need a couple minutes to like fully wake up. You know what I mean? Like the coffee kick in. I'm like, I'm not going to start the show like this.
That's like, I hate those days that I like wake up late and I'm scrambling in here. You've already started the show and stuff. Like I'm not even awake till 2 hours after we get done with the damn show. I try to get up here and sit here for a good 30 minutes before, make sure I'm getting it together.
Heavy Step says exactly. I know Will's wife ain't sitting with him on Sundays to watch their Patriots games. Steps, my wife has only watched. The only time she watches Patriots game with me is if they're in the Super Bowl, and so the last one she watched was obviously the Super Bowl, and she loved every second of it because she's a Seahawks fan.
Okay.
We have a game tonight. Golden Knights, Hurricanes, Crick.
Yeah, we freaking do, baby.
Hurricanes minus 155, total of 5.5. I kind of like. I think if you like the scrappy Knights tonight, you look at the over with the Knights.
Man, it's going to be, I mean, yeah, I don't really have an opinion on the total because I'm not sure what I'm going to see out of this. This is two gritty teams right here, hard-hitting teams. It's going to be a hard-hitting series, dude. This is, I feel like it's going to be kind of some old school hockey in this thing right here, and I hope we get the maximum amount of hockey in this one. But I tell you, man, I think in a series like this where I feel like it is pretty evenly matched, similar style of teams, I think you're supposed to take the team with the plus money on that side for the value there, man. I'm seeing that little plus 130 for the Golden Knights tonight. Let's see what it is. It's probably around the same for the series. It is exactly the same to win the series. You got Golden Knights at plus 130, Hurricanes at minus 155. I think you got to take the value on the Golden Knights, man. That team looks like a machine since they hired Torts, brought him over, fired Cassidy, and helped a reeling Knight squad down the back stretch, and they have gotten a little bit on fire right now, dude. And I'm telling you, that Colorado team, I know they were kind of shorthanded the first 2 games with no Makar, and that was a big deal for them. They lose McKinnon midway through the second period in that third game where they blew the 3-0 lead. But what they did to Colorado was very impressive. Didn't nobody make Colorado look like that for 4 games in a row all year long, dude? Nobody. And I was very impressed what the Golden Knights were able to do in the Western Conference Finals. And the Hurricanes, I don't know. They look good in that series. They just kind of, they're not flashy, but
they just beat the shit out of the Canadians, and especially in that last game, they just swarm. They smother them.
But you look at 2 of the other games they won in that series. I mean, they won them both 3-2 in overtime. I'm just saying they do what they have to do to get done. They're
they won 2 of the games. One of the game they won 4-0, and that was similar to the last game where they won 6-1 because they just. I was telling you, Crick, like when that puck went behind the net, usually, a guy is back there and he gets it and they take it out, and the other team, the Canadians would run their play. Hurricanes would not let them get out of the back of the net. There was always 2 guys back there beating the shit out of the dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. They, like I said, that's a gritty, but they got a solid roster up and down that thing. A lot of younger guys that are very solid, but they got a good veteran core too there.
See, I disagree. Ghost says Knights money line under 5.5. I think if you like the Knights, we're scoring in this game. There's going to be scoring.
I don't feel like either
that's how
one
the
of these.
Knights win, man. The Knights are like they get momentum going. I think if you like the under, you should look at the Hurricanes because that means the Hurricanes showed up today and actually shut down the Knights' offense.
I like the under anyway, man. I'm with both these teams playing. Both these teams aren't really like they don't like to get in like a race. They're not going to want to get up and down the ice and try to force a lot of offensive opportunities. They just play their style, dude, and that's usually a hard hitting, gritty style there. And I just don't think we see a lot of goals in this series, man. I really, really don't. Not based off the styles of play I've seen from both teams in these playoffs. And that is called forechecking, William. Fair enough. Educating grass guy.
Forechecking? Okay, well they forecheck the shit out of that team. I don't know what it's called. I'm not a hockey guy. I just know that they get something I normally don't see in hockey.
You look at the Panthers the last 2 seasons, and they were one of the best forechecking teams in the whole league, and that translated into 2 straight Stanley Cup trophies. So,
listen, I'm more of a 3-checking, but if they're 4-checking, I'm okay with it.
You're more of a 3-checked.
Yeah.
You're a damn fool, what you are. Oh, but I think in this, I do feel like this series is pretty even, man. I do think they match up and down the roster there. And I think in those spots, like I'm not saying the Golden Knights are going to win it, but I'm saying if it was flipped around the other way, I would take the plus 130 on the Hurricanes. I think you got to take the plus money for the value.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
And that's whether you want to do it.
I agree. That's probably the best way to go is just take the plus money. But I mean that if I'm on the Knights, that over intrigues me.
Like I said, I don't feel like I'm not saying every game is going to go under, but I just overall I wonder what we can see. What are the total goals? In do we have a bet for that? I don't see it. I was wondering if we maybe serious player props. No, I don't know. I was wondering total goals in the series what they would be. I would take that under if you can find that.
Go says maybe one game in the series goes over. Well, I'm telling you, that game is tonight.
It's tonight, huh? I mean, you look at the last series in the Eastern Conference Finals. I mean, that first game, Canadians won that one 6-2. So, I mean, you could be onto something there. If you like the Golden Knights,
we'll throw everything out. It's going to be a lot of 2-1 finishes. Maybe so. I'm just saying. I kind of think game 1, guys are rested up, especially from the Knights. I think
that's right.
We see some scoring tonight.
Will's not a hockey guy; he's an action guy. That's why he got.
I'm an action guy, Mom.
He produces action guys too, man.
Yeah, I'm an action guy,
Mom.
You should have seen the other day my wife. Well, let me see. Actually, I think she has it on her Instagram. It's better if I show you than tell you this. Oh my God.
Grass, I hope you're ready, buddy. We're going to dive into this Stanley Cup. We're going to look at some futures. We're going to see if we can find who's going to score the most goals. We're going to dig into this thing a little bit, Grass. I hope you're ready.
Why won't it let me log in?
Well over 60% of the over. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong, Will? Go ahead and bet that over with the dumbass public.
Okay.
He said, okay, done. Locked in.
Why won't they let me log in?
Score 2 touchdowns in that damn thing tonight. Just because Will said it now, so he can come in and beat his chest. I ain't betting that over. I ain't touching the total tonight, though.
Dude, I've logged in like 3 times with Instagram here, and it won't freaking work.
You did what?
Use another profile.
Why aren't we doing daily breakdowns of the wives' Insta videos? I don't know, Steppers. You have to ask that guy. We've done a few of them
because Instagram won't log me in. I enter the password. It doesn't even say that it's wrong. It just refreshes back to the fucking thing. I'm going to fight you.
Who's it already moving that way, Ghost? I like the Golden Knights tonight, dude. I like them for the series, too.
Dude, Instagram is like tweaking out.
Man, y'all want a sneaky pick for
all right, here you go.
Most goals?
You ready?
Yep.
I hope this is... Hold on. I don't know what the hell she's showing first. Let me click it first.
I was like, you don't even know what you're showing up here, man.
Okay, it is the thing that I'm thinking of. Okay.
All right.
It says, you think they have older brothers? That's my Scotty. My Phoenix. That's how they're eating breakfast.
Let's go, baby. Yeah, it's wide open in your house all the time, ain't it, buddy?
Dude, I have superheroes running around everywhere.
Everywhere.
She puts it underneath her mask. She won't even
got-
pull her mask up.
We got Spider-Man and what is the other one dressed up as there?
Batman.
Batman and Spider-Man just eating breakfast at the counter. Let's go, dude.
Right?
I love that. Look at her. She got the mask on looking. Golly, dude, that's crazy how big they are.
I know, right?
I swear it feels like yesterday. I remember having to do a few of these solo because you was at the hospital and stuff, going to bring them kiddos home and stuff. It's crazy they're that big already, man. It goes fast.
It sure does. It sure does. Oh, Batman and Spider-Man are pretty big in my house.
I can imagine, sir. I can imagine. Give y'all a sneaky pick for leading goal scorer in the Stanley Cup Finals. Pavel.
We all started commenting. Okay, what would you say?
Pavel Dorofeyev, most goals in Stanley Cup Finals, plus 600.
Here's the best bet of the day: Jack Eichel, first goal scorer.
Fuck Jack Eichel. I mean,
so that says, what if we start commenting on all her videos? Do it. You'll help her algorithm. You get engagement.
Absolutely.
Blow up her channel. Go for it.
Algorithm loves that stuff.
I'm an action guy, Mom.
Action guy, baby. Dude,
yeah,
I want to
open here.
I want to bet this young kid Alexander Nikishin for the Hurricanes, man. He's like a young cat, I guess first season or whatever, second season maybe. He's plus 25,000 to be the leading goal scorer in the Stanley Cup. Should we put $1 on it?
Yeah.
Spend $1 on worse.
I forgot about this video. It's from the Super Bowl.
Yeah, get it.
Man. Pause it for a second.
In the booth, tear myself apart from.
Man, how did you already let her corrupt them to be Seahawks fans?
The deal was the boys got Patriots jerseys, but the girls had to be Seahawks for the Super Bowl.
I think you should have bought one of each and let them pick. Just laid them down and made them all pick.
Yeah.
I would buy the dopest Patriots jersey I could find and just buy all the great value brand Seahawks stuff. Be like, which one do you want, kids?
I did get Ace a pretty sweet jersey.
No, I remember that one. Yeah, that was a sweet one.
Blacked out Drake May.
Yeah. Let's go, baby.
Oh my God, I forgot about this too. You guys want to see something hilarious?
Always.
I think you remember this one. Elf on the Shelf.
The Elf on the Shelf, baby.
What's this?
It says, "Oh no, I borrowed your scissors and cut something up."
I do remember this.
Teacup.
Hey, Dad. What? Come check it out. Hold on. Come check it out.
Misery. Oh, that naughty elf. What will we do? He's up
Damn
to
old
no
elf.
good. He's breaking the rules from the living room to the kitchen.
Look. You can't get nothing by them boys.
Ace's face is just like,
Dad, he cut your shirt, Dad. Damn old elf.
Man. It was a good show today.
Good show today, y'all. Y'all come over. The show goes on, man. Y'all come over to the Sports Picks channel for Crick's Corner with Grass Guy and I. We'll break down this Stanley Cup a little bit. We're going to talk a little college baseball, look at the Super Regionals for this weekend. We're going to have a little fun over there, too.
SC, it's on my to-do list. I have Thursday, Friday off this week, so one of those days I'm going to go do it. I'm going to go set up the P.O. box. Don't you worry.
And then right after that, he's going to do a show of the Uncensored Pharmacist.
Some people have to pay double for that kind of action. I should just post my work address. I'm like, you just mail it to my work.
Yeah, I think you probably should.
Jack's Pharmacy.
Why wouldn't you just do that? Will's Pills.
Will's Pills, baby. I don't know. Because I don't know what I'd get in the mail if I told you where my work address. Although you guys should just look it up. Not hard.
I started to say Jack's Pharmacy in Idaho.
Yeah. They sent it to the wrong one.
Is there more than one Jack's Pharmacy?
I don't know, but
I thought Jack only had one.
I don't know. Maybe in Southern Idaho. Who knows?
Maybe.
I mean, Jack's a pretty common name, so
It's fair. It's fair.
yeah. Jack Eichel, by the way, first goal scorer.
Fuck Jack Eichel.
But yeah, that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it for today. Good show. We had fun.
Love y'all, chat. Y'all the best.
Oh, you got a break today?
Yeah. That'll be. We'll do that too. We're gonna do Crick's Corner here in just a minute. We'll do. I'm gonna do my first Bowman baseball mega break. By the way, Steps, if you're out there, send me a list of all the little chase cards because y'all know all this baseball stuff and all these young guys. If you have time, Steps, send me some of these chasers that I'm looking for in these things, man.
Can't you just ask AI?
Man, I could, but I like asking my Steps better.
Set up the raid. Oh, you guys want to raid someone? Who should we raid? Are you going live?
Yeah, I've only said it 6 times
I didn't know if you changed your mind.
in the last 30 seconds.
Like you've never done that before.
That's a fair point.
There's the raid. Going to Crick's Corner. Party doesn't stop. It continues over there.
That's right, baby. Y'all give me about 5 minutes. We'll be rolling over there. We love y'all, Chad. Hope y'all have a great day, man.
Yep. You guys have a good day. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Previewing the NBA finals, recapping the Stanley Cup finals tonight, and then who knows what else happens today in the NFL. I mean,
new league year, baby.
Head on over to Crick's Corner, though. We're 15 away from 1,000, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you, Opusly, and thank you, everyone who shows up, hung out with us this morning. You guys make the chat and the day so fun. I mean, I could go for 2 more hours here, but life.
It's y'all's world, man. We're just living in it.
Anyways, you guys have a good day. Until tomorrow.
Good luck. Good gambling.
And game on.